Hello, and welcome back to our Old Charles today. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore the 1965 Philippine 5 peso banknote. We'll uncover its historical significance, design elements, and current market value. So, let's get started. The 1965 5 peso banknote was issued during the presidency of Diosdado Macapagal, a period marked by efforts to strengthen the Philippine economy and cultural identity. This banknote is part of a series that reflects the nation's rich history and the evolving designs of its currency. On the obverse side of the 1965 5 peso note, you'll find a portrait of Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines, symbolizing the country's fight for independence. The reverse side typically features significant historical landmarks or events pertinent to the Philippines' journey as a nation. Banknotes from this era often bear the signatures of prominent officials. For the 1965 series, the notes commonly feature the signatures of President Diosdado Macapagal and Central Bank Governor Andres Castillo. It's interesting to note that there are variants from 1961 to 1965 with these signatures, and approximately 68 million of these notes were printed during this period. Site turn zero search for the value of a 1965 5 peso banknote varies based on its condition and rarity. Collectors often assess banknotes using grades such as very good, VG, fine, F, very fine, VF, extremely fine, XF, about uncirculated, AU, and uncirculated, UNC. For instance, a note that has been heavily circulated with significant wear, a moderately circulated note with noticeable wear but still intact. A note with minor wear and relatively crisp, lightly circulated note with minimal signs of handling, note with very slight signs of handling, almost perfect, pristine note with no signs of circulation. According to available data, the 1965 5 peso banknotes with the Macapagal and Castillo signatures have the following estimated values. The 1965 5 peso banknote holds significant historical value, making it a sought-after item among collectors. Its desirability increases if the note is in exceptional condition or possesses unique features, such as printing errors or rare serial numbers. Collectors often seek notes with minimal wear, crisp paper, and vibrant colors. And summary, the 1965 Philippine 5 peso banknote is more than just currency. It's a piece of the nation's rich history. Its value to collectors depends on factors like condition, rarity, and historical significance. If you own one of these notes, consider having it appraised by a professional to determine its current market value accurately. The 1965 Philippine 5 peso banknote was part of the English series, a series of banknotes issued from 1949 to 1969. This period followed World War II and reflected the Philippines' transition into an independent and developing economy. After gaining full independence from the United States in 1946, the Philippines worked to stabilize its economy. The Central Bank of the Philippines, established in 1949, introduced new banknotes, including the English series, to modernize the country's monetary system. The 1965 5 peso banknote was one of the last issues of this series before the introduction of the Filipino series, 1969 to 1973, which transitioned the text from English to Filipino. It was printed and circulated under the administration of President Diosdado Macapagal, 1961 to 1965, and bore the signatures of Macapagal and Central Bank Governor Andres Castillo. The first president of the Philippines. Aguinaldo played a significant role in the country's fight for independence from Spain. In this design symbolizes the Filipino people's struggle for freedom and sovereignty. The note was printed using high-quality security paper to prevent counterfeiting. It had watermarks and other security marks to ensure authenticity. By the late 1960s, the Philippine government sought to incorporate more of the native language into its banknotes, moving away from the English-dominated designs. In 1969, the Filipino series replaced the English series, and the 5 peso banknote was redesigned with a new look featuring Filipino revolutionary leader Andres Bonifacio instead of Emilio Aguinaldo. The banknote highlights Aguinaldo's leadership and the 1898 Declaration of Independence, key moments in Philippine history. The 1965 issue was one of the final banknotes before the switch to the Filipino series, making it historically important to collectors. The note was circulated during a time when the Philippine economy was undergoing growth, modernization, and early globalization. The 1965 5 peso banknote is a significant piece of Philippine monetary history, representing the country's independence, leadership, and transition toward a more Filipino-centric currency system. Today, it remains a valuable collector's item, especially in well-preserved condition. The condition of a banknote significantly affects its value in the collector's market. The 1965 Philippine 5 peso note, like other paper money, is graded based on its physical state, print quality, and signs of wear. Avoid handling with bare hands ***. Use gloves to keep oils and dirt off the paper. Keep in a dry and cool environment *** to prevent mold, discoloration, or fading. Avoid folding or rolling the note ***, as this reduces its collectible value. The condition of your banknote plays a major role in its collector's value. If you own a 1965 Philippine 5 peso note, check its quality using the grading scale above. The crisper and better preserved it is, the more valuable it becomes.